Hi, and welcome to training for TriRiga capital projects. TriRiga is an application used by the Department of Veteran Affairs to capture the execution of any given capital project. Some information captured is the project information itself, contracts on the project, RFIs, submittals, and punch lists. TriRiga is a web-based application, which means you can access it from anywhere where you have an internet connection. You will be provided with a login by your field support staff if you do not have one already. Today we'll be going over punch lists. Punch lists are used to capture inspections that have taken place and identify the repairs that need to be fixed. It is mandatory to put all inspection punch lists into TriRiga. There are multiple ways to enter them. Get right into it. Log into TriRiga. Okay. We are going to log in as our SRE user, test 27. First thing you want to do whenever you log into TriRiga is make sure you're in the correct project by checking top right for your project data. I am in project CFM project 1, which is the project I want to be in. So we can now find our punch lists under inspections on the project data side on the left here. Click the arrow to expand it, on punch list to get there. You'll be given a list of your punch lists. Click add to create a new one. All right, when the window loads, first thing you want to do is select your contract in the currently viewing section by clicking the spyglass to the right. And selecting your contract with the radio button to the left, and then OK. The date will auto-populate with today's current date. Please change it if necessary. A name, we need to start the name with P7 from the RE filing system, then dash the number of the punch list being recorded. This will be our first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then a name following that. Moving down to the details section, click the checkbox for response required. And since we're sending this to the contractor, we do want a response from them, and then we need to select the date we want a response by. So we want a response by the end of the week, February 16th in this case. And then click create draft. I forgot to fill in a required field, so we will get to that in a second. Moving on down, we will go through the to section. The to section is where you will designate the person that you want to send this to, usually the contractor. In this case, test user 22 or 21, excuse me. So we will click the spyglass to search for them, type in their name, test 21, hit enter to search, find them in our list, click OK. Then in the reference section, we need to populate the construction class, the discipline, and the cost. So construction class, click the spyglass to expand our list. Say it's regarding concrete, so click the plus button there to expand there. Say common work results for concrete. Next, our discipline, same deal. Click the spyglass to expand. You're going to ignore any of the options that have a number preceding their names. Scroll down and we'll say this is a equipment issue. You must specify a cost for the punch list. The cost is the overall value, the cost is the value of the overall items in the punch list and will be the dollar amount withheld from payment. We'll say $1,500 cost. Now we can click Create Draft. So next we can add punch list tasks to our punch list, and punch list tasks can be used to identify each individual item that needs to be repaired, or can be used as a disciplined shell. The shell will determine the subcontractor type necessary needed to make the repair. So we can do that by finding our item section. We're going to add one, so let's click Add. In the currently viewing section, we need to assign a task name. Please enter the name of the punch list task into the task name field. Do that by scrolling back up on the back here, this window around. Find our punch list name, bring it over to the task name. And then followed by a name for a task. So, task 1, for example. This will allow you to search for groups of these later on if necessary. All right, again, in the reference section, you can identify the construction class and discipline. We'll say this is also for common work results for concrete, but we'll choose a different discipline. We'll say this is fire protection. Okay. Next, you can input a value into the value field. This will be the cost of this specific task. We'll say this would be $500 of those $1,500 we mentioned earlier. Next, we can identify a responsible organization. Generally, this will want to be either a subcontracting organization or the contractor's organization, because this will limit who you select to do the work. This window a little bit bigger and easier to use. There we go. All right. So we can select our company by clicking the radio button to the left. Do Blackhawk. OK. See, it will fill in the organization responsible here. Next, we can select our responsible person by clicking the Find button in the responsible person section beneath that. And it will select from the responsible organization a list of all the people. In this environment, there are no people in Blackhawk, so you're going to change to a full list of people. In this case, we'll do that by clicking the Select drop-down arrow in the Select section here, and choosing the employees, consultants, and external contacts lists. It'll give you a list of everybody in TriRiga. And we're going to identify Test21 as our user. Click the radar button to select them, then click OK to add them. Now in the plan section beneath the baseline, enter when you expect the work to start. Select this Wednesday, the 14th at the beginning of the day, 8 in the morning. Okay. Next, we need to enter the amount of days that we will be giving the contractor to finish this work. So we'll give them 3 days. You can populate any other fields in this plan section as necessary. The actual section beneath this will be populated once the contractor actually finishes and responds to this task. Now we can click Create Draft. If you have any documents to upload, now is the time. You can do that by going to the Notes and Documents tab. Finding the Related Documents section and then clicking Upload. This will open a new window. From here, you just find your files that you need to upload, drag and drop them in. You see they will be added to the list. I just accidentally moved it. Let's try that again. Drag and drop. Once they're in there, click Submit. Have a quick progress bar. We'll close the window. You'll see your file is now uploaded. Now we can click Save and Close. Our punch list task will be added to our punch list. You can repeat that as many times as necessary. Add as many punch list tasks to this punch list. Here it is. Next, we need to double check all the information in our punch list on the General tab, and if there's anything you want to upload, you can also upload information to the punch list itself. The Notes and Documents tab, same way we just did on the punch list task. After everything is set, please click Issue. We'll close the window. Excuse me. We need to click Save and Close to close the window. After clicking Issue, you'll see now it's in Review in Progress. Save and Close. We need to let's sort by date to find our most recent punch list. Look at twice. Find it up here. Once it's in the issued status, we can click Complete. What clicking the Complete button does in this stage is it actually sends it to our contractor. Click Complete, and when the contractor responds to it, stating that the work is finished or whatever it was needs to be done is done, it will automatically put the punch list in the completed status, letting you know it's finished. So now the contractor has responded to your punch list, and we need to see what they have said. So we need to find our punch list. Let's click on the inspections to expand that. Click on punch list. Get to our list of punch lists. And we will sort by date. We will click date twice to sort from the newest. We will find our new punch list up here. We see it's now in the completed status, which means that the contractor has responded to it. Click on it to open it. We will go to the Notifications tab. We will see that we have a response in the responses section near the bottom. It is from our contractor, test user 21, who we assigned this to. Click on any of the underlined words to open it up and read what they said. We see that the contractor has reviewed all the information in the attachments and that they have completed the work that you asked them to. If you're happy with what you see here, close this, and your punch list is already completed. So we can close this. And assuming the work is done, you are all set with punch lists. Thank you.